Hi Libra, welcome to your week ahead horoscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, these readings are for your sun, moon and ascendant sign. So if you're a sun, moon or rising sign Libra, this is for you. And I always advise that you watch all three to get a clearer and more complete picture of how they're going to speak to you. As always, I would like to bless my deck of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance. I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise. They help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So your key to the week this week is the Star card. Hope, optimism and opening up to the new possibilities that are shaping up for you. Remember, when the Star card shows up, you get a little glimpse of the way that things are happening for you. And I know for a lot of Librans, you guys have been working on some stuff behind the scenes for quite some time, preparing things, making plans, cutting things away, adding new things. It's almost like you guys have been editing your life ruthlessly, which I absolutely love. I'm totally here for. I'm always a big fan of it. And with this Star card, this week you could be getting a glimpse into all of the changes and the edits that you've made. This week you could get a glimpse into how those, or should I say, how those are going to shape up, what the results of those actions are going to be. The other thing with the Star card as well, remember, so the World card talks about community, but the Star card talks about your network, all right? So this could be a powerful week for allies showing up. It could also be a time where the hard work is done and now you start to get an idea of where this is going to go, where things have started to shape up for you. All right, so if you are a continued subby, you know Rafi loves you. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit the subscribe button. So you've got the Six of Cups as your actions and options, especially with the Star card. So the Six of Cups coupled with the Star, this is your deep past. So people that you grew up with, people that you went to school with, people that you dated once upon a time. This is people from yesteryear rather than yesterday, rather than last week or last month. This combination is usually like your deep past, like anything up to and including like 17 to 21 years in your past. So there could be reconnections this week with people from your past. There could be maybe even old ideas are now coming back to you. For some of you, I actually feel like this might be an intuitive gift. Maybe when you were younger, you were able to hear people's thoughts. Maybe you had prophetic dreams. Maybe your psychic awareness and all of the rest of it was really powerful. Tends to get squashed out of a lot of people, you know, unless you've got like a really rebellious spirit. You know, all that aside, this could be something that's coming back in. It could also be that something from your personal deep past really gives you a powerful understanding of not only what's coming up for you, but it could also give you a really strong indicator that something from your past is ready to come full circle. So I actually really like this. I wouldn't be surprised though if some of you have someone or something resurface and you think, oh my gosh, I haven't seen this person or this thing from, you know, for years, like upon years. So that could be really exciting. For your communications and conversations, you've got the Witch card, which in this deck, this is actually the Magician. You've got this coupled with the Star card. If you have something to say or to communicate with the world, or there's something that you want to share, this is a powerful week for you to get your message across, because you are broadcasting something out into the world and you are greatly received. You are coming across as an expert. You are potentially reaching the highest realms of whatever it is that you're trying to do or to be noticed for. And a lot of you this could be one of those weeks where you spontaneously find yourself rubbing shoulders with the CEO of your company if you work for somebody else. This could be where, you know, you meet somebody off the clock or outside of work. So not only do you get to see the human in each other, but it builds a connection that otherwise you would have to go through, you know, all of the usual sort of rigmarole and the steps and the gatekeepers and stuff. This week, none of that stuff applies. It's like you can go direct to the people at the top, or you just find yourself naturally connecting with them, and it's probably going to be outside of the workplace. So this could be, this could be a golden opportunity. Do not waste it. When it comes to those of you that are studying or in some form of academia, I would say this could be where an article that you write, an essay that you write, maybe a professor or somebody, one of your peers or one of your somebody that's above you, like in the faculty, could see what you do, and they could be like, this is too good not to share. For a lot of you this week, something that you do could go viral. It's really, really possible, so be prepared to put stuff out. For those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, this could be a big fish. I call them big fish because, I always say this to clients and friends, like this could be a big fish client that comes in that either brings you a lot of business or, brings you a lot of resources, money potentially, but it will be more than that. And because you've got the Six of Cups, there's a kinship. It's like the big fish people, whether you're studying, working for someone else, working for yourself, it's like the people that you connect with, there's a kinship there. There's something where you just seem to get each other. And it's like that human element of all of this is the thing that really amplifies the connection. It's not like the professional stuff comes, yes, that's great. But it's because you connect as people that really cements the deal. Don't waste it. This is a great week. For those of you that are retired and no longer working, honestly, I think this could be a way that you get to pass on your knowledge, your information, and your expertise to the next generation. This could be that children, grandchildren, other people's children, or a place of learning approaches you and says, look, you know what? They need help with this. Are you interested? And, this could be where you find a new vocation that you weren't even looking for. For your love and relations, you've got the Hermit card. In this deck, it's called the Holly King. So you've got the Hermit with the Star card. For those of you that are partnered, married, or in long-term commitments, this is you guys really re-establishing not only the lines of communication, but it's also you guys planning to take some time away from the kids, away from, if you have them, away from the maddening crowd as a couple, as an item. What this also suggests as well, because it is the Hermit card, there's something about the relationship that has you looking within the relationship to see what maybe the bugs are. What can we iron out here? What is it about our relationship that needs a tune-up? I always think of Mr. and Mrs. Smith when he says, yeah, we're just, going to pop the hood and have a look at the inner workings of the marriage. It's very possible that you could be doing something like that, but it's because you've got future plans, and it's like you're wanting to make sure that you're both on the same page this week. So it could actually be a really beneficial check-in. For those of you that are single and looking, look, the Hermit card for me is always people that are older, especially because you've got the Six of Cups and you've got the Star card. This is likely, if you're single and you're meeting someone this week, they're likely to be older than you or wiser than their years. The Hermit card, as among a few others, they tend to bring people that are older than us or people that are wiser in some regard. Because you've got the Magician card there, this person is definitely your intellectual equal, but there's something about them where they've done it. All right, so let's say you are just reaching the peak of your career, they're already on the other side of that, kind of with their feet up. So it's like, just as you're coming into all of your own, you're meeting somebody that's already done that stuff, and there's like a gelling kind of energy there. But I like it, I really like it. For your money and materials, okay, so you've got the Ten of Swords. All right, so honestly, the feeling, as soon as I saw that Ten of Swords, the first thing that I heard was an investment goes sour or an investment doesn't pay off. That doesn't mean that you chuck it out, all right? The world is crazy right now. If you've put money into something like a property, a stock, a share, even a crypto, and you're thinking, you know what, it's dropped value, I should just chuck it all out, and recoup whatever money I can, get back from it, I'll just take it out now. Don't. Wait. The message is to wait, because I promise you, when it bounces back, and it will, it might be longer than you would hope. I mean, if I was honest, I would say probably you're looking at upwards of a year before you see the bounce back, but it will bounce back, and it will bounce back much bigger. This is one of those moments where you don't pull out, because the chances are you'll kick yourself later for not holding on, all right? When it comes to your physical health and vitality, Ten of Swords is not an easy card, especially with the Star card. You must look after your nervous system this week, all right? You might be really busy, there's lots of really good stuff going on, but the nervous tension could also be very high. And then finally, when it comes to the home and environment, I kind of want to say to you that some of you might be breaking with a home this week. Maybe you're spending an extended period away from home as of this week. Maybe you're traveling for some reason. Maybe you are having to go and fix or sort something on somebody else's behalf. And it sees you kind of really spending a lot of time away from the home. For those of you that are partnered or married, this especially holds true, because that Hermit card suggests that you could be spending more time on your own this week. So, but before the partner goes away, or before you go on your separate ways at this moment in time, you're checking in to find out where we are going. So it kind of comes at like a really timely moment where you're saying, right, this is where we're going as a couple, this is what we need to know, this is what we need to fix. Now that we know all of that, I need to go and do this thing for the next 3 weeks or however long, but it does look like an extended period of time for a lot of you. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know in the comments how it shapes out. Take care, and I'll see you soon.